Gene, why don't you try and get some rest?
What, so you can get away?
I can't. You got the house boarded up, but you've got to be exhausted by now.
What are you trying to do? You trying to hypnotize me?
I'm not a hypnotist, I'm a therapist.
Yeah, and you're my friend. Ah, my friend.
You've got to believe that I am.
I don't believe anything, and I don't have to do what you tell me either.
Gene, when we were at the park, you told me you wanted me to help you, and I am trying to do that.
The only reason you came with me is because I had this knife.
You don't know that.
Well, you're scared of me, aren't you? Just like my wife.
What are you scared of?
I don't want to go back to that mental hospital. I know. We're getting out of Salem. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get out of here where nobody knows us.
You can't hide out forever.
Well, I can try. I'm going to need some money. That's right. Need some money. Spent all my money on you, on your silly slippers. Oh, I can't go back to my house. You have any money?
No?
Yeah. You must have some money. A doctor like you ought to have a lot of money. What is this? There's nothing in here. There's no cash, no wallet, no nothing.
Well, I must have picked up the wrong purse when I left the house.
Are you putting me on? Were you playing Hansel and Gretel with me so the cops will follow me right here?
No, I got the wrong purse, really, that's all.
You're lying to me. You work for the cops, don't you? Man, you're not my friend at all. You know, I hate liars. I hated my wife when she pretended to be sleeping.
I know. I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to tell you the truth, but I was afraid you'd be frightened. See, I was working with the police, but they don't know anything about you at all.
How can I be sure of that?
Because they'd be here, because this is your house.
It's not my house.
It's not?
No. This is my mother's house. I mean, my wife and I, we came here for our honeymoon. I mean, everybody thinks it's our house, but it's not my house.
I didn't know that, did I?
Still doesn't explain why there isn't anything in your purse.
Maybe you took everything out of my purse.
Me?
Yeah, you could have while I was asleep.
Are you crazy? I didn't take it.
Are you sure?
I don't remember taking it.
Well, you don't remember a lot of things, Gene. You don't remember whether or not you killed those women. You know what I think? I don't think you did.
You don't?
No, I don't. No, I don't, because you've been trying to frighten. You've been trying to terrorize me so that I think you are the killer. But you know what? I don't think you are, because if you were, you would have killed me by now. But you know what you did? You went out and you bought me food, and you brought me some little presents. And if you'd been the killer, you would have had a scarf around my neck, and I'd be lying here dead right now.
Yeah, well, I can kill you still.
Okay, go ahead. If you think that I've given up, if you think that I don't see you as a person anymore, then you go ahead, Gene. Come on, go ahead. Kill me like the killed your wife. Come on, give it to me. Come on, Gene, hit me.
You're gonna use that on me?
I don't think it belongs on the floor.
It's easy to kill somebody with that.
Gene, why did you drop it and run?
I don't know.
It's yours, take it.
Oh, no, I don't want it. I got a whole stack of them. Why did you give that back to me?
Because I don't think that you're the strangler. And even if you were, I couldn't get out of here.
I knew that you had checked that out.
You don't blame me, do you? Gene, it's terribly stuffy in here. Haven't you noticed that?
No, I think it's fine.
It's because you were outside. You've had some fresh... Didn't you tell me that you and your wife used to go for long walks?
She used to love to do that.
What about you?
I used to go to the park across the street from my apartment.
It's beautiful there. I wish you'd take me there again.
You're not going outside, Dr. Evans.
We could go for a long walk like you and your wife used to.
No. The only time my wife ever wanted to go out was when she wanted to get away from me. She didn't want to make love to me.
Gene, we could go right
I said you're not going outside. You know, this time, you might get the idea to scream. And this time, I promise you I'm going to stop you. You understand me? I promise you.
Trust me.
Why should I?
Because I tried to give you your scarf back. Because I came to your apartment all by myself. Gene, don't you realize that if I had told the police all about you, they wouldn't have let me go to that park by myself? They'd have been glued to my side. You couldn't have brought me here.
Will you stop bugging me about the park? It's like you know there are cops out there.
Now, how could I possibly know that?
You know, maybe you looked when I was in another room. Yeah, that's it.
You can't see anything from here, Gene.
I can see enough. There aren't any uniforms out there, but the cops aren't that dumb. That's why they use plainclothesmen. Of course, they're easy to get. Like your friend, with a bullet hole in its brain. Yeah, that's what you get when you play hero. I wonder who's gonna come after you. You ever wonder who's gonna come after you?
Gene, you've been looking out that window for hours.
I'm sorry if you're bored with the company, Dr. Evans.
I'm not bored, but you're making me very nervous.
Well, I have to keep watch.
Or the policemen that are coming after me?
They're coming.
Gene, I'm not that important.
You were married to a district attorney. That makes you important enough.
I was married. We're divorced.
Oh, yeah, you're divorced. What happened? I thought you shrinks had all the answers.
Not that one.
Yeah, well, what happened? Husband found out you were with another man, huh? Found out that you were a floozy? Oh, I knew it. Come on, get up.
What's going on?
Get up. Be quiet. We're going through that door. Come on. Get into this closet.
Closet? Gene, what are...
There's a trap door here.
Huh?
Going down to the basement. You're not going to find us there. Now, listen. You better be quiet, all right? Otherwise, it's going to be the last sound out of that pretty little face of yours. Now, go.
Landon, you want to go into the window? You kidding? We get some irate citizen down the department. Let's keep going.
You betrayed me, Dr. Evans, just like my wife, and you're going to pay for it.
I didn't betray you. I didn't...
The cops knew I was here, and why?
I didn't say anything, Gene. How do we know they were looking
You
for
told them about me!
No. Don't you understand that no doctor would tell the police about a patient?
You're lying!
No, I'm not. I didn't say a word about you. You can trust that.
I don't know what to trust.
Gene, my patients are going to begin to wonder what happened to me.
I don't care about them.
But if they get worried, they may report me missing.
What are you asking me?
Maybe I should call the hospital.
You're not going to make a phone call.
But you could go with me and listen and make sure that I don't say anything that I shouldn't say.
I don't have a phone in this house.
Well, maybe in another room. Gene, we could go together and you can make the phone call.
I don't come here very often, and I'm not going in any other room.
Gene, what about the call? Please let me make the phone call.
Look, the only reason I come here is because my mail gets pilfered by my landlord. So I had it forwarded here where my mother lives. You know, I like it here. I like it here. Reminds me of my wife.
You love your wife, don't you?
Oh, stop it with the therapy. I hated her.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get a sense of how you feel about things.